Today on the Dr. Oz Show.
Up next is Diana, who has the next warning sign that you're aging faster than you should. It's sunspots on her skin,
Yes.
particularly the back of your hands.
Yes.
Now, when did that start?
I noticed it when I turned about 41, and then it just more and more seemed to appear every day.
Stuck up on you.
Yes.
All right, so if you don't get on top of your premature aging, this is what your hands might look like in a decade. Are you ready?
Stand like this.
Yeah. I noticed your hands weren't, let me see your hands for a second.
No.
No, but so I don't want you, I know we're kidding a little bit, but I don't want you walking through life not showing your hands to people.
I know. Well, that's why I don't wear jewelry anymore, because it draws attention to it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you should be drawing attention to yourself because you're worth it. And this should not be what happens in your future.
Right.
This is changeable, even reversible today. Let's go find out how to do it.
All
Dermatologist Dr. Jordana Gilman is joining us. So, Doctor, what age is the most common that you start to see these age spots start to pop up?
Well, it really depends on how much sun exposure you've had and your skin type. You're very fair-skinned,
yes.
So you were going to see sunspots a little bit earlier.
Okay.
And when it comes to sunspots, what do you look out for? What are the things that you think might be effective for them, and what things worry you about them?
Well, when you first start to see them, they're light brown and they're smooth and flat. And as time goes on, they're going to get a little bit more raised. They may get a little bit rough, and you'll start to feel them when you run your fingers over the backs of your hands.
And remember that little brush test we did for gray hair?
Yes.
We actually have a similar type of test for the skin on your hands. I want everyone to do this together. I want you to show me, if you can, the skin test you talked to us about.
Well, one way to tell if your skin is aging a little too quickly is to pinch the back of your hand, pinch the skin, and let go. If you're under 40, the skin should bounce back pretty quickly. If it doesn't, that's a sign you've lost some of the elasticity and your skin's aging a little fast. Another good trick is to hold your hand up next to your face in the mirror, and you may see a difference in the skin. If we spend so much time and energy taking care of our faces, we forget about our hands.
Right.
Yeah.
So compare the skin. Does your face look soft and smooth and have few discolorations, but your hand's looking a little bit spotty? If so, then you're aging a little bit too fast.
Oh.
All right, so what should anybody who's got sunspots, who's worried about them, be able to do? What's a good way to get rid of them?
Well, one thing that you can try, if you're just starting to see very faint brown spots, you can try lemon juice at home. The citric acid acts as a alpha hydroxy acid and can act as a light chemical peel.
Oh.
Like this? You can get a free massage out of this, too.
Yeah, there we go.
How about your feet? Do you have any spots on your feet I can work on?
On my back.
The back of your neck?
But there are a lot of really good products out there. My favorite product, and the one that I use every day, is this one. This is called Floritin CF. It's made by SkinCeuticals. It's a creamy kind of gel. Let's put a little bit on. Let's do your other hand, because this one's all lemony, lemon fresh.
I can pretend I was doing dishes.
So it's a little gel there, so it's not much.
Yeah.
But it smooths on really nicely.
Now, I'm saying, well, how does this work? What does it do?
This contains antioxidants, 3 strong antioxidants that will treat brown spots you already have and lighten them. But even more importantly, it's going to help protect against the damage that contributes to formation of new ones.
Okay.
Well, I like this idea. And again, is it once a day also?
Once a day in the morning. And another little trick is when you treat your face and your hands at the same time, first put a blob on the back of your hand, put it from your hand to your face, rub it in, and then rub the backs of your hands together.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you've treated your face and your hands.
Very
That's
smart.
so easy.
And how often is that one?
Every morning.
Every morning. Okay.
Get you started. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, our next warning sign that